Good morning to you all on this bright Sunday morning. Weather's turned a bit cooler, lovely clear sky, and I should be popping down to the greenhouses later to prepare the heaters for the dreaded winter time. Anyhow, getting back to the subject of another telephone, here we have, I'll show you the name, Safnat, S-A-F-N-A-T, Safnat. Don't know much about this particular one. I can't even remember where I got it from. I probably had it quite a while. I've never used it because, as I say, it is incomplete. When I say incomplete, it doesn't have a bell, doesn't have an induction coil. It just has the dial. Now I'll show you the base of it. There's the base. There's what is on there. The name, presumably that was the company name when this was made. I don't know how far it goes back, whether it goes back to the 40s or the 60s. I know I've seen a picture in on the computer showing a similar one with a round base made by Safnat, and that goes back to the 40s. But this one, as you can see, is a square base. So I honestly don't know. It's a Bakelite case. The handset was the same handset as they showed on that 1940s phone. The inserts for the earpiece or the receiver or the transmitter are made by Safnat, but the transmitter had been bodged and someone had fitted in a receiver by Ericsson. Okay, it does the job. But as I say, this one I've never used as a phone. I suppose I could wire it up one of these days, put an induction coil on it and the like, but I haven't wired it at the moment. As you can see, the dial is an Arabic dial. Occasionally see these dials on phones, so I don't think they're particularly rare. But this one is the Arabic dial with the normal numbering 1 to 0. Got one. The cradle switch is a bit sticking. Let's turn him over. Let's have a little look inside. And let me turn some light on so we can see what we're looking at. There's the innards, just as I got it. The lead has been cut off. Fortunately, the lead to the handset, which is, it looks like a rubber lead, certainly not a twisty cord, that fortunately is intact. You can see in there just how they connect it up. The way that's been stripped back is very crude. I think those terminals, those wires there, go to the cradle switch, which is underneath, and obviously you'd have to get to it by undoing that screw, or rather the two screws at the back there. I've never, as I say, I've never tried to get this one working. You'll notice that the dial is the Ericsson type. It was the dial that was the same dial as shown on those two Ericsson phones which I recently put up. So that is quite a popular dial. On it, let's see what we can see. We've got a clue on there. You've got 65. So it looks like this is a 65 dial. It's also a number down. You can see it. You can see it. It's certainly got 65. No name on the dial. At least I can't see any names on the dial. So whether they were made by Safnat, what they call themselves. I'm terrible with names. Safnat. Whether it was made by them, I don't know. But it's definitely the Ericsson style dial. It looks identical. The wiring is the good old-fashioned type of wiring. Silk covered. No diagram, not that you need much of a diagram for this. The rear of the telephone set thing show there. It's quite a nice, very clean designed telephone. And as I say, with a bell box, induction coil. Although induction coil is not essential, but it's definitely recommended. You could get this one working. You think of an old candlestick phone. They're basically the same inside. You've got your dial, if it is a dial type of candlestick, not all of them were. You've got your dial and the cradle switches. In this case here it's stuck, so it just needs a little drop of switch of a bit of oil down there, and that will free that up, so no problem there. There we've seen the base. Give me another shot of that. That should give you an idea of how old it is. I've got no idea, but it's fairly old. There's one I've had quite a long time. I thought, well, it's about time I hooked it out and put it up for you all to have a little look at. I've got funny enough, got a couple more telephones coming along off of eBay. One is an Austrian phone, not the same as the one I've already got. There's another Austrian phone sold at a sensible price. And the other item, which looks like a cordless phone, whether it works or not, I would have my doubts. But it gives something to put up and talk about. It's one I've never seen before, and the Austrian phone I've never seen before. I've had one of them by the same name, but that is to come. So whenever I have them delivered and check that they're okay, we'll put them up on show. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Any comments please make. I can't think of anything else. I've just realised how you get to the plunger. There's two screws there. So presumably undoing those screws, you should be able to check the set of contacts that are under there. And also free it so it pops up, which it's not doing at the moment. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Thank you.